Luoyang is a suspenseful thriller full of intrigue and nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat drama that just premiered on iQIYI. Set in the ancient capital Luoyang during the era of the 13 dynasties, it revolves around three strangers from different social classes who come together to investigate a series of mysterious incidents involving the conspiracy to overthrow Empress Wu Zetian, the only empress to ever rule China. What's exciting about it is that it's from the same writers and creators of The Longest Day in Chang'an, which happens to be the #1 historical suspense crime thriller I've ever seen to date, so expectations are quite high. So with that said, I'd love to take you through my first impressions of the first 3 episodes. What's up, Sunday fams? Welcome back to another video. I am good to go. I'm back with Element. He's over there. You don't see him, but he's over there somewhere. We had to take some safety precautions and it was kind of a little bit scary, but everything is good. Everything is safe and sound. In any case, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my first impressions on the first 3 episodes of Luoyang. Let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Now, I know I said that I have some very high expectations for this drama, but it can't be helped to compare the two, especially knowing that it comes from the same writers and production team. Well, right off the bat, it's very overwhelming. What they don't manage to do is introduce you to the story in a way that you can comprehend. And Chinese dramas tend to do this often. They pretty much say, hey, here are 10 important characters at once, and good luck to try and following along. Comparing it to The Longest Day in Chang'an, they introduce you to their characters in a simple and thoughtful pace. Here's the important characters, and here's what the imminent danger they're about to face. The first episode is very overwhelming, and you really have to focus to stay up to speed to the story, the characters, and even the details. It's not until the second half of episode 2 where the story slows down and gives you a moment to collect yourself. And here's when the story really starts to shine, as we begin to really get to know our main characters. But to dive a little bit deeper into this drama, let's go over the acting, the cinematography, the music, and of course, my final grade. Let's talk about the acting, but first I want to say if you can get past the first 2 episodes and into episode 3, the story slows down a little bit and really focuses in on its central theme. And it's starting to get really suspenseful and you're getting to know the characters and what they're all about. What is this conspiracy that's befallen Luoyang? And what about these 3 characters from different social classes? How are they going to clash and navigate their way through this story? The acting has been pretty good so far. If you're here for Wang Yibo, you'll notice the growth that he's experienced in terms of his acting abilities. From his very first role in The Untamed all the way up to this one, it's a much more mature role and you can really see it. It's good for Wang Yibo. I like seeing him in this type of character. This is my first time watching Victoria Song and Huang Shan, but so far Huang Shan has really stood out for his portrayal of a lowly deputy Gao Bingzhu. So far, the overall performance of the leads and supporting cast has been quite good. The cinematography and production value has been top-notch. It has a film-like quality to it so far, giving you that suspension of disbelief. It reminds me of dramas like Sword Dynasty or even Longest Day in Chang'an, where it feels like you're watching a movie, of course, separated into multiple episodes. The music is pretty thrilling, just like the way I described The Longest Day in Chang'an. It's like the 24 version of a Chinese drama. If you like 24, who was with Kiefer Sutherland, then you know that type of suspenseful music that just keeps pounding at you and one cliffhanger after the next. But I will say, it feels like sometimes they're trying a little bit too hard, especially in scenes where nothing is going on and the music is going absolutely bananas. With that said, Luoyang did not impress me in its first 2 episodes the same way The Longest Day in Chang'an impressed me in the first 30 minutes. But it's almost unfair to compare to The Longest Day in Chang'an because that was just one of the best dramas that I have ever seen, I would say ever. And it belongs in that Mount Rushmore of Chinese dramas. I'm gonna give Luoyang a B+. But like I said, when you get to episode 3, the story really starts to simplify, it starts to focus and hone in on the central story, and it seems like it's gonna get really good. So that B+ might reach an A- or an A level when I'm done with it. In any case, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, tap that bell so you know when we post new videos. And once again, this is what we're watching this Sunday. I'll see you next time. 왜 자꾸 들었다 놨다 해 헷갈리게 친절은 사양할게 오해하게 하지 말아요 날 yeah 들어봐